Hi there, it's Mark from Postable Limited, postable.co.uk/blog for our social media blog. This is just a quick video on how to get the most out of your Twitter experience. In our opinion, TweetDeck is a fantastic tool to use to get the most out of using Twitter. Twitter can be really noisy, it can be really distracting, but we feel using a desktop application such as TweetDeck allows you to really squeeze the most out of your Twitter experience, and we're going to show you how to quickly get set up and running with TweetDeck. The first thing you need to do, of course, is download TweetDeck for your computer. So you go to tweetdeck.com and download TweetDeck. Once you've got it, set it up, get it running, and you'll be presented with this screen here. Now, TweetDeck gives you the option to register for a TweetDeck account, and that basically means that whenever you log into TweetDeck, it's going to remember all of the various different social accounts that you've got assigned to your TweetDeck account. So, for example, your Twitter account or accounts as well as Facebook can all be managed from within TweetDeck. So I'm going to quickly create a TweetDeck account. I'm going to choose an email address and of course a password. And I'm going to sign up. Okay, so now I get to tell TweetDeck the accounts that I want to add. So TweetDeck is going to be able to display to me all of the updates, the status updates from the people that I follow on my various different Twitter accounts. So primarily I'm going to use this for Twitter. I'm going to add a Twitter account. TweetDeck then sends me to this Twitter page where I'm asked to authorize TweetDeck to use my Twitter account. By all means, have a read through the various different things that TweetDeck is going to be doing on your behalf with your Twitter account. And if you're happy with that, then it's just a case of putting in your Twitter details. So Postable Ltd is my Twitter account, and I'm going to authorize the TweetDeck app to be able to administer my Twitter account. Now that TweetDeck has been authorized to administer my Twitter account, you'll notice that it shows up there. I can set that as the default one. That's because I can add multiple Twitter accounts to TweetDeck. I can also add my Facebook account. But in the meantime, I'm just going to stick with this one Twitter account. So I'm going to set that up as default. By default, immediately, TweetDeck assigns 3 columns to your TweetDeck experience. The first one is home. So that's all the latest tweets from the people that you follow are going to live update in this column here. So at a glance, you're seeing the latest updates from the people you follow on Twitter. This column here is the at column, and that displays all the times where my Twitter account has been mentioned. So for example, at Postable Limited, at Postable Limited, at Postable Limited, etc. So again, at a glance, I can see any social interactions that are taking place with my Twitter account. And the last one here is my Twitter inbox, and that's a list of the direct messages that have been sent to me on Twitter. What I want to do though is set up TweetDeck to be monitoring certain keywords and to be searching Twitter for those keywords and presenting me with the results. So I'm going to do that by adding a column just up here, and I can choose a variety of different interactions to be displayed in this new column. What I'm going to do though is set one up for a search, and then I can enter a hashtag or a keyword in this search. So let's say, for example, I want to search for Twitter tips. And there we go, all the latest tweets concerning my search term, Twitter tips are displayed. This gives me a chance just to have a little look at it and evaluate whether that search term is going to consistently provide me with tweets that are useful to me. And in this instance, it's probably likely that they will. And now all I need to do is add column. So now you'll see I have home, at me, my direct messages, and also this new column, which is a live search for the search term Twitter tips. And I can add more columns to that effect. So now I can search for blogging tips. And again, I'm quite happy with that. There's actually one from my Twitter account. And I'll add that column. And now you'll see that a new column has been added for blogging tips. This time I'm going to add a search for a hashtag. So I'm going to search for the hashtag that we at Postable use, which is hashtag postable tips. And add a column for that. That's going to help me just keep an eye on how this hashtag is being used on Twitter. So there we have it. We've got TweetDeck. We've got it set up to display all the latest tweets from the accounts that we follow, any social interactions around our tweets, and we've got 3 new columns set up. One searching for Twitter tips, blogging tips, and the hashtag postable tips. Maybe just try one more. Using Facebook for business. Let's see what comes up for this search term. And it seems to be a variety of different tweets with links to how to use Facebook for business. And I'll add that as a column also. So that's how to quickly set up and use TweetDeck to get the most from your Twitter experience, to make sure that you're presented with information from Twitter that's fine-tuned to what you're interested in, to what you want to see. Be sure to follow hashtag postable tips on Twitter for our almost daily social media tips. And on the link below in the description for this video, you'll see a link to our blog on our website, postable.co.uk/blog.